What is going on? If you guys want to learn how to create some scroll stopping videos, a lot of people have been asking me how I make this next video. Let's get into it. So let me go ahead and play the video that everybody's been asking me about, and then we'll break down how it was made. All right.
Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Santa here. Well, Coach Scott King dressed as Santa, and I've got a special gift for all you hardworking business owners out there. You know what I see from the North Pole? I see entrepreneurs working way too hard, manually responding to leads, staying up late, texting customers back, missing calls because you're with your family, and that's no way to spend Christmas or any other day of the year. So here's my gift to you, AI automation that works while you're celebrating with your loved ones. Imagine this while you're opening presents. AI is responding to your leads, booking appointments, and following up with customers, all automatically. No more checking your phone during Christmas dinner. No more feeling guilty about taking time off. This holiday season, give yourself the gift of time, the gift of freedom, the gift of a business that runs without you. I'm Coach Scott King, and I want to help you automate your business so you can actually enjoy the holidays. Click the link below to book your AI business inspection. Let's make 2026 the year you finally get your life back. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and here's to working smarter, not harder.
Okay, so after watching that video, I realized there was more AI in that video than I wanted to cover in this particular video. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go over the part where Santa in the middle is mimicking the other talking head, which is on the top. Now, the other talking head on the top is also AI as well, and that'll just have to be covered in a different video. So with that in mind, this part right here that I'm recording is just for a sample piece that we're going to use in this video so that we can explain avatar replace. So let's get into it. All right, so I just exported that last 30 seconds or so that we can use that as an example for this video. So the first thing we have to understand is that we have this video and yet we still want to replace it with something, right? So what I'm going to show you next is a pretty resourceful tool or a website that I use all the time. And yes, there's lots of different, resources out there for AI. So we're just going to cover this website and show you how useful it is. Well, basically what we have here is fall.ai, and there's all these different engines inside of there, which we'll have to cover in other videos. So with this video in particular, we're going to use image to image using Nano Banana. So we take a screenshot of what was in the previous video, right? So the whole goal is to take a screenshot and be able to place it with a different image or replace it with a different avatar or a different talking head that we had, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add image, and I did a screenshot that I put into this folder, which is called Sora, and it's just me talking, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that here, and then I'm going to give it a simple prompt like turn me into a, I don't know, what do we want to be here? Superhero? Boom. Turn me into a superhero. Yeah, let that run. And then down here, before we get too crazy, when you deal with renderings, because AI has infinite amount of information or infinite possibilities, you want to give yourself more options. Now with Fall AI, you pay per use. So over here, it's going to tell me it's 15 cents per image. For $1, you can run it 7 times, right? So it's just how many renderings do you want to do, and what your budget is. And then if you're doing this a lot, 7 cents doesn't sound like a lot, or 15 cents, it will add up, because I've already ran out of credits and I only had it a week. I've been having so much fun with this. So turn me into a superhero and give me an orange glow, and we'll say leave the rest and see what it does. Give me 2 different superheroes, and we'll see how long it takes to do Nano Banana. It doesn't really take a whole lot yet. Nano Banana is kind of like the one everybody likes to use because it gives you the most photorealistic images with its AI engine, right? So we'll see what it does. And Nano Banana, what I've learned is, oh wow, cool. So that's not too bad, right? So basically, it gave me 2 images, but let's say I didn't like those. Let's say I wanted to be something a little bit more crazy, right? Take the presenter and make him look like the Joker. Oh, run that. Boom. Those other ones are cool, just to kind of show you what it does. And I saw some other ones online where the guy looked like the Joker. I was like, I wonder what it would do if I did that. See how long it takes for it to render out. If I knew how to spell, it'd be probably better, right? Oh, perfect. Should I keep the hat? Yeah, we'll keep the hat. So that's kind of crazy, right? So we're going to download that. Now that we have that, we're going to go to another fall.ai website. We're going to do Animate. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose the video, the one that I just rendered out. I called it NMR. Okay. I called it, what did I call it? Avatar Replace? Okay. So after watching that video, I realized there was more AI. All right. So there it is. Boom. We're going to take that, and then we're going to place it with the image that I just downloaded with the hat. Boom. There he is. And then we're going to let that run. See how long that takes. Now, again, this is WAN version 2.2, WAN. And I'll leave links for both of these down below. Now you will have to set up your own account when creating the site. And a lot of people like to use this site because it's pay per use. It's not a monthly subscription, which there's other AIs that I'll cover that I'm subscribed to that will be pretty useful for you. So, and I've been having issues, rendering out videos with this one because it's kind of picky, right? You have to give it a certain type of render out. Like, so before I was doing 1080. If you give it a smaller file like 720, you'll be able to do it. And then we'll see if it likes the Joker image that I just gave it. So it's still rendering out now, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so that took way longer to render than I thought I was going to take. So when I was doing my 916 videos, it rendered it out fairly quick, like within 5 minutes or so. When I rendered out this Joker video, it took like 15-20 minutes, to the point where I didn't know if it was actually going to accept it or if it was going to render it out. Yet it still rendered it out, and I'm going to play that for you for the end of the video. So guys, if you find the information in this channel useful, make sure to follow, like, subscribe, tell a friend. And basically, I'm just going to cover marketing and AI on this channel. So if you want to grow a business, we have Go High Level, or you can become a part of my SaaS program. If you need somebody to set that up for you, or if you know somebody who has a small business and they need AI in their business to help them out with leads and converting customers or whatever, I have a website. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe. And well, I'm going to play the video for you, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for following, watching, and being here. Okay, so after watching that video, I realized there was more AI in that video than I wanted to cover in this particular video. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go over the part where Santa in the middle is mimicking the other talking head, which is on the top. Now, the other talking head on the top is also AI as well, and that'll just have to be covered in a different video. So with that in mind, this part right here that I'm recording is just for a sample piece that we're going to use in this video so that we can explain Avatar Replace. So let's get into it.